Hey Pisces, we are going to be doing your reading, so we're going to get right into it and see what is going on for you guys. Pisces. All right, Pisces. Sorry, I'm kind of a hot mess here because it's brutally hot. I don't know what to tell anyone. It's like friggin' boiling. All right, so that's okay. Let's go. Pisces. Oh, okay. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on. Eight of Swords. Oh, yeah, I understand that. Okay. All right, let's get into your reading and see what's up. There's the Star card again. You guys maybe are dealing with an Aquarius, or you're like, dude, maybe you're like me and you're like, it is so incredibly hot that I can't even think straight. You know, could be. So let's see what's going on. Pisces. All right. Pisces, let's see. Okay. Oh, the Three of Cups at the bottom. So, all right, that's okay. So here we go. Interesting. You guys are the Emperor, and this is showing up for what you're wanting here. Okay, maybe you are literally wanting to turn the heat down with something, okay? I don't know. Could be. I mean, I just went on a friggin' tantrum about how, like, it's boiling hot in here. So maybe that is something you're like, we got to turn down the heat on something here, that kind of stuff, okay? That could be something. I'm also getting planting an idea in someone's head. Mind control. I don't know. I'm not saying that you guys like, haha, I'm out for mind control. I want to rule the world. I don't think that's what we're saying here, but let's see. You also might be keeping track of something from a distance, or being like, I'm gonna be the boss, but I'm going to be real sneaky about it. Like, I'm going to be in charge of this, but like no one's going to know. I don't know whatever that means, but I feel like that might be something. So, all right, you guys have the Ace of Cups, and this is showing up as a possible issue here. Let's see. I think that I'm getting this as like anxiety, or like some type of feeling that's like interrupting the flow of something here. Okay. That kind of stuff, that could be something that could be something. Okay. And I also wonder if there's something that it's like, I almost wonder if you're like, I need to present as like, you know, the boss, or like I'm like really in control, or I'm like this like extremely like disciplined type of whatever the heck it is. And I wonder if the issue is that something has like struck your heart in a way that you're like, God, well now everyone's gonna think that I'm like a softie, or like that kind of stuff. You know, that I don't know, that maybe that's something here, Pisces, is that you're like, you want to be like seen as like, I'm in charge, and it's like on the inside you're just like a teddy bear, you know, that kind of thing. So all right, let's see. Or something melted, maybe something melted, I don't know. Let's see what's going on. This is a little interesting. So you guys have the Hierophant, and this is showing up as the opportunity here. I feel like you're being let into something, or somebody is letting you into something, okay? That kind of stuff. Or somebody is like, you're either giving the keys to somebody, and this, I gotta tell you, this has been a friggin' theme, man. You know what I'm saying? It really has been. There's been such a theme about, well, I think this is only the third reading of all these rounds it's come out in, but you know, 3 out of 12, you know? Okay, so there might be something about like, okay, now you get to give somebody entry to something, or be like, okay, you get to come, or you can like here, like I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say. You know, like a bouncer. I've never been to one of these things, but like, you know, you see on TV like, oh, these people are going to a club, and there's like a bouncer, and they're like, all right, you can go, you can't go. I don't know, that kind of stuff. Maybe that is part of your opportunity here, okay? That kind of stuff. It's either you being initiated into something, or somebody else is like initiating you into something here, okay? That kind of stuff. I also understand the Death card in the sense of transitioning something that has to do with trust, okay? That's what I'm feeling here. Okay. All right. You also might be dealing with a stepdad and a dad. You know what I'm saying? There might be something about that. Okay, that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. This might even be like, okay, like you have to follow your own rules that you're doing, or something like that. It might be like, okay, I'm going to lead by example type of situation. Okay, that might also be something here. So, all right, let's see what's going on. Also, I wonder if something is messing with your intuition, okay? It certainly could be. Like, you might be like, this is like making, like, I don't know how to feel about this. King of Wands, this is too much heat. I'm telling you. I got to tell you. Like, literally, King of Wands, the Emperor, you know, Ace of Cups is like the problem here. Maybe there's a leak of something. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean this as like literally like there's water coming out of the house, maybe, but I meant this as a leak of information, to be quite honest, okay? Eight of Pentacles, maybe this is something you were working on or something that, I don't know. I think so. King of Wands, it's interesting. It's interesting to me. I think you guys are absolutely in like a boss position here, or that is what you're wanting, okay? That kind of stuff. I wonder if there's like, you have to, maybe you're even hiring people. You know what I'm saying? You might even have the opportunity to hire somebody, that kind of stuff. You had the Eight of Pentacles, then the Seven of Pentacles here. So could be. All right, let's see. I was about to call you Aries. I'm not surprised at all. So, all right, let's see. Pisces. Maybe 45. You like the number 45 or 9. They're like, check for the differences. Look for the differences. Remember those like those magazines, like highlight magazines when you were a kid, and it was like, spot the differences in these pictures. That's almost what I feel. So all right, let's see what's going on. Okay, so with the Emperor, you guys have the Eight of Cups here. This is showing up as your goal. So maybe this is you guys, maybe you're walking away from a leadership position, okay, or something about that. Maybe you're like, you know what, I'm walking away from this, that kind of stuff, okay? Maybe you're feeling like something is like not a good fit, or you're feeling like something could be better handled in a different way, okay? That kind of stuff. That might be something that we're talking about. You have the Devil here, and this is showing up as what to do. So maybe this is something to do with like then making something permanent, okay? That kind of stuff. Like, okay, now this is permanent, or this Devil card maybe is representing initials in some sense, okay? That kind of stuff. That could also be it. And there might be something, yeah, that's what, okay, initials. And then it says, or we were saying for your opportunity, it could be like initiating somebody into something, or you're being initiated into something like that. Maybe you're signing documents, or there, you know what I'm saying? That, I don't know, something like that. Okay, there might be something about that, okay? Also, perhaps you have an opportunity with something that is already together, or you're like, attached to it in some sense, okay, that kind of stuff, or a Capricorn person, okay? You have the Knight of Wands. This is showing up as what to avoid. I'm pretty sure the Knight of Wands has come out in, I think, all three water sign readings. Okay, I think so. So, all right, yes, Knight of Wands showing up as what to avoid here. I don't think I would make any like hasty decisions about anything, and I also wouldn't do anything like that is like, okay, it's just going to be good for the time being, but like in the long run, it's like that kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? There might be something about that. It's like, you know, kind of keep that in the back of your mind for one reason or another. So, all right, Ace of Cups, you guys have it with the Six of Wands, and this is showing up as the possible issue here. Maybe you're feeling like, again, maybe you're feeling like somebody has like kind of seen you in a, maybe revealing an emotion that you didn't really want to, you know, reveal in some sense, or you're feeling like you're being seen for a lack of emotion in some capacity, that kind of situation. I'm also getting like don't let them see you sweat, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, it's 9,000 degrees in here, so I'm not really sure how you would get around that, but you know, maybe it's like, don't let them know that you're feeling a certain way about something, okay? That kind of stuff, okay? That could also be part of whatever it is. But what I'm also understanding here, I got to tell you, this Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands, I'm almost getting this as like embarrassment, you know, being like, I feel really embarrassed, or I get kind of like almost like red in the face when I have attention on me, or when I'm, you know, this, that, the other, that kind of stuff, okay? That might be part of whatever this is, or somebody's intuition is like so accurate that you're having a hard time with something here. but that should make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, I don't know, unless something. It could also be that maybe you keep getting something intuitively and you're like, no, I know this is correct, but maybe that has not been like proven yet, but you're like, yes, but it's like a repeated thing. I swear to God, I just said this to, I don't know, either Cancer or Scorpio. All right. Maybe something was revealed, seen, shown, and you were like, well, that was friggin' embarrassing, or I wasn't ready for that, or there's been like a, I don't know, like a tantrum or something like that. Okay, that kind of stuff. I just like there's been something that's been revealed or seen that you were like, I didn't. That wasn't what I exactly wanted. Or again, like embarrassment of like being seen, or embarrassment of like. I almost want to say like showing affection in public. I friggin' understand that. Like I couldn't even tell you. I get it. Everyone else do whatever the heck you want. I don't care. For me, I'm like, okay. So, all right. So you guys have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is showing up as what to do here. I feel like this is like keeping nice and grounded, that kind of stuff, okay? I really feel like that's something about this. And I also think there's something about like maybe even helping something get up and running, okay? Especially if you're feeling like something is an issue of being like, oh my God, this thing just happened and maybe it's not ready to show, or now I can't have a victory from whatever this is or whatever the heck is going on here. It could be that it's like, okay, again, there could definitely be something about working with a Capricorn person or maybe a mother figure, okay? Could be a mother figure, that kind of stuff, okay? That could also be something here. All right, so I think so. I also think that this is maybe even doing something that makes you feel friggin' like calm. You know what I'm saying? Calm, grounded, that kind of stuff. Okay, maybe even relieving anxiety, whatever the heck that is. Maybe it's like that's the thing to kind of like go for. Okay, but there is a good amount of Capricorn energy here. Okay, so all right, you guys have the Page of Cups, and this is showing up as what to avoid here. I think this is like imagining every possibility of like how this can go wrong, or like, oh, these are the thing, like, you know, I don't want to be seen for this thing, or like if I do this, they're all going to be thinking this thing of me, or whatever the heck it is. That's kind of what I'm feeling here with this Page of Cups. It's like, you know, do your best to like avoid being like, well, I'm going to think of the worst case possibility, or that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, you know, try your best to avoid that. Again, I know there's not like a button you can press that is like, oh my gosh, you're right. Now everything's wonderful. You know, I don't know what that button is. You know, I don't know. So, but again, I do think that's maybe something that's like kind of being asked of you or suggested in some sense, is like trying not to think of like the worst case situation, that kind of stuff. Okay. I also want to say avoid feeling like a fish out of water. What the hell? I don't know. I guess you should avoid feeling that way. I don't know. But I don't know. So let's see. With the Hierophant, you guys have the 5 of Wands. So maybe you guys like number 5 or 10. Okay, you have 2 5s right here. Certainly could be. So this is showing up for your opportunity here. I think that I swear to God, I feel like this is you guys like picking and choosing who's going to who has access to a certain thing, or I kind of understand this as like, okay, there's too many people in here. Like I'm getting like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll start there. But like, I'm getting like, it's like the fire marshal is coming. It's like, there's too many people in here. So I don't know, something like that. Okay. I'm kind of understanding that as like showing up as your opportunity. So it's like, you can't come in until this chaos is sorted or settled, or, you know, something like that. Okay. That kind of stuff. There might even be like a freaking rivalry, I wonder. And if there is a rivalry, then I wonder if you have the opportunity to like be the winner. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. You just might be feeling kind of nervous about it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You also might have the opportunity to prove something in the terms of like sticks and stones. Like, you know, like sticks and stones don't bother me, that kind of stuff. That might be something here where it's like, you know, sticks and stones. I don't know, that kind of stuff. All right. So you guys have the 4 of Pentacles, and this is showing up as what to do here. So I think there is something of either holding on to something, keeping something, reserving something. Maybe that is making a reservation about something, or holding on to something you currently have, that kind of stuff. Okay. Certainly could be. You might be like, well, I don't want to lose another thing, whatever that is. Okay. There might be something about that. All right. I'm not exactly sure. I'm getting someone being like, you need money for a bus fare. I don't think we do that anymore. I have no idea, but I'm definitely understanding. I'm getting somebody being like, you need this for a bus fare. Like take this token for a bus fare, not like a bus pass. I don't know, something. Okay. All right. So what to avoid? You guys have the Ace of Swords here. So, okay. I don't know. Maybe this is like avoiding. What is this? What is this? Ace of Swords as what to avoid. I almost want to say this is avoiding bragging when you win about something. Okay. That kind of stuff. What is this Ace of Swords for Pisces? I don't like that. So the cards fell and they were not face up. So I don't know. I don't know what they were. I want to say avoid a breakthrough, but I'm like, this is very counterintuitive if that's what we're talking about. Six of Cups. Maybe this is avoid going back to the same thing over and over again, or this is avoiding sharing something with somebody in your past, or being like, I'm not returning back to that thing, whatever the heck it is. Okay, that could have something to do with whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not super, there's got to be something. Hold on here, Pisces. Nope, that's what it is. Okay, it's about not sharing, whether it's information with somebody or I don't know, some sort of communication, or even maybe even sharing a particular win with somebody, that kind of stuff. Maybe that's showing up as what to avoid, because again, this Four of Pentacles is showing up as like what to do. So this is like holding on to something, like maybe like kind of keeping something, you know what I'm saying? Keeping something out of comfort or whatever it is. I don't know, out of something. So, all right. Also, I got to tell you, in every single position of like what to do, you have a Capricorn card, okay? Capricorn with the Devil showing up as what to do for your goal. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn showing up for what to do for the possible issue. And then Four of Pentacles, another Capricorn card showing up for what to do for the opportunity. So if you have a Capricorn in your life that like is, I don't know, there's something about that, okay? I can't stress it enough. Or maybe this is like a Saturn situation. I'm not really sure. But it's like kind of, it's happening a lot. I don't know. I guess that's what we're saying. So, all right. Okay, Pisces. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this reading was helpful and made sense, all that kind of stuff. If not, you can check your other placements. Otherwise, I will see you guys back for your next one. Thank you. Bye.